Alright, so this is These We the People News. We've been talking about judges how little power they actually do have. Alright, about foreign judges and this, that, here, and there. And I brought up a couple of times for Registration Act of 1938. Alright, so this goes into a little bit more depth. I found this video. I'm always busy, so I can't just jump on the computer and look some of these things up and record it and all that kind of stuff. I found this video while I was watching the grandbaby, and to give you guys insight, I didn't even know there was videos that knew about this. Okay, so that being said, this video is without prejudice or recourse. Okay, I stand on UCC 1-308. Alrighty, I am not an attorney, so I will not give legal advice. I may give opinions only, but don't misconstrue it as legal advice. Always do your own research. And always, never looks just straightforward, okay? Just keep looking around you, alright? And be able to protect yourself and your family by any means necessary. And this including paperwork, y'all, especially when there's conflict of interest in the courts itself, okay? And that's all it is, conflict of interest. Bar union judge, bar union lawyers, your lawyer. Alright, cops. They pay attention more to the cops than you. Okay? It's all conflict of interest. That whole court is designed to convict you. Alright.
Hi everybody, TJ here from urlaw.org. Just a quick video I wanted to share with you today. I came across some interesting information. I was just like you, watching a couple of videos and researching some information. I came across the concept of what is a foreigner and how that might affect what's going on in your court cases. So stick with me for a second. I'm going to show you something pretty cool. I saw Free Inhabitant also had a video on this, and so I'm going to share with you some really powerful information that can help you deal with everything from traffic tickets to even federal encounters. If you're dealing with any sort of agent that's part of a municipal corporation, and the government of the District of Columbia is a municipal corporation, your city is a municipal corporation, and they are all foreign to you. Those corporations all register with the District of Columbia as municipal corporations and extensions of the District of Columbia, which is foreign to you. So, but don't take my word for it. Let's look at a couple of definitions first of foreign. Looking in the law dictionary, this one actually kind of uses Black's Law as its primary source, and it says, what is foreign? Belonging to another nation or country. Now that's not clearly defined here yet. Belonging or attached to another jurisdiction, made, done, or rendered in another state or jurisdiction. So for example, if you're in Oregon, California is a foreign jurisdiction, just as the District of Columbia is also a foreign jurisdiction, even to Oregon, but also is particular to you as a man in relationship to a corporation. And therefore subject to another jurisdiction, operating or solvable in another territory. Now, if you know what a territory is, those are U.S. territories like Guam, Puerto Rico, and the District of Columbia. But basically, it's outside and it's extraordinary. Now, a corporation is always outside of you. So if they are a municipal corporation, such as defined here, they are outside of you for two reasons. One, they're probably from a different area. They're associated with a municipal corporation out of the District of Columbia, even your local corporation, but they're also foreign to you as a corporation. So this talks, for example, what is a municipal corporation? Municipal corporation is, those guys that patrol around in your area, right? The cops, the mayor, the people that go to work for you, they do work for a corporation, okay? It's an incorporated political subdivision, of a state that is composed of the citizens of a designated geographic area and which performs certain state functions on a local level and possesses such powers that are conferred upon it by the state. Remember, the state is also a corporation. A municipal corporation is a city, town, village, or borough that has governmental powers. It's something you appoint to it, which is why they have to take an oath of office, by the way. That's why we typically ask for the oath of office, to ensure that they understand our corporate relationship. We are not a corporation. They are. They work for that corporation, and they have to protect us, the people, the public. So we hire them to do it. It's okay that they're a corporation, but we need to understand the significance of that. Okay? This is probably the most important line. A corporation is an entity capable of conducting business. When they're out there collecting money from you off the streets, driving around, or collecting a tax, they're conducting business because they are a corporation. All right? Let's not forget that. And when they do business with us, they need to be carrying around their oath and some other papers to protect us, because when they interact with us, they can cause us a financial harm. So the point of this idea of foreign registration, I mean, I'm looking at different definitions of foreign. This talks about foreign laws now. A foreign law are those which enacted are in force of a foreign state. The state is foreign to you or country. Now, you don't have to go with my definition. Keep looking it up. You'll find a pattern here, okay? Do your own research. This is not legal advice. I'm just trying to show you what my research has found and where it leads. So, courts do not judicially take notice of foreign laws. For example, if you have a state judgment, it may not be recognized in the District of Columbia, and vice versa. You can go to the U.S. Tax Court in the District of Columbia, and it won't be recognized even in your U.S. District Court in your area until you register it as a foreign corporation. All these things have this foreign relationship to it. And even these agents and governments are foreign to you. Now, let me jump over here to, let's go back to what foreign law in this definition is. Foreign laws are understood by the laws. By foreign laws are understood the laws of a foreign country. The states of the American Union are for some purposes foreign to each other, and the laws of each are foreign in the others. And the District of Columbia is yet a foreign entity as well. So, keeping all these various definitions and ideas about foreign in mind, let's take a look at something you can do. If you're approached with a traffic ticket, I've seen some pretty good evidence showing several cases where simply asking for this document is sufficient to get a traffic ticket released. Simply asking this could affect many types of situations where maybe a federal agent is dealing with you. But did they give you disclosure of their oath of office, their bond, their insurance that they're supposed to carry because they represent a foreign corporation against you, a man? By the way, that's why they want to get you identified as a corporate name as opposed to the man's name. That's another lesson all by itself. So you need to be the one asking the questions, though. Don't make claims, just ask questions. So this foreign registration statement. So we know that they're foreign. And we do know that when this is submitted, we've seen a lot of evidence that this gets cases released. Or at least they have to drop it because you're asking the right question. We don't make claims, we ask questions. That's all. And that's all you do with this, is say, hey, I demand to see your foreign registration statement pursuant to the Foreign Agent Registration Act of 1938 as amended. And its use is for all persons required to register under this act shall use this form in submitting the information. You got to understand that the definition of a person, don't believe me, go look this up, is typically, in most legal senses, is an entity, a corporation, a trust. It's not an individual. So this does apply to the person. The corporation itself should be registered, but the individuals who work for it as well, because they become representatives of that corporate agency. So therefore, they also have to register. Okay, you got to read beyond the obvious here sometimes. So otherwise specifically instructing this form, a registrant shall answer every item on this form, whether the item is inapplicable or appropriate. So they're required to answer this stuff and have it on record and provide it to you when demanded. Otherwise, they are out of their office, which means any act they do is outside their jurisdiction without providing the proper documentation when you require it. Okay? You can politely ask for this stuff, and you can simply motion to dismiss because they lacked the jurisdiction to even be dealing with you. That's what this is about. Just simply have to put a demand in and ask for this specific document. Send them a copy of the document if you want, and say, I demand proof that this exists and existed at the time they were interacting with me. They didn't just sign it today, which has been seen. No, it's got to have been in existence for some time. There's a filing fee. There'll be a record of that filing fee. So if you want to check the date, go back and get a receipt of the filing fee. And the filing of this document is required for the Foreign Agents Registration Act of 1938 as amended for the purposes under 22 U.S.C. 611 for the purposes of registration under the Act and public disclosure. You are the public. You ask for disclosure. You have a right to, folks. If you don't exercise your rights, you have none.
But what is these?
Okay, so provision of the information requested is mandatory, and failure to provide the information is subject to the penalty and the enforcement provisions established in Section 8 of the Act. Folks, when you ask, they got to produce. So start asking for these things. Yeah, we've been told to ask for the oath of office and the bond and the insurance, but if you're going to ask for that, you got to at least know why you're asking. I ask for the insurance because I plan on filing insurance claims, and they need to provide it. And if they won't provide it, I'll find out where to get it. But also require them to produce this or motion to dismiss because they failed to do so as required. All right? It's something to read. You can download this form. It's on the website at urlaw.org in the premium members area, but also, of course, it's available. If you search for this form online at the U.S. Department of Justice website, you'll find it. But get it. And by the way, this applies even to their agents, their attorneys. Every attorney in this country is foreign to this country. They work for the bar, right? So that puts them into a foreign status. Any attorneys coming against you? Maybe you ought to consider requiring disclosure of this as well. These are just ideas, not legal advice. I recommend you take a look and see what works for you. Let us know how it goes. Thank you.
Go ahead, Papa.
Alrighty, y'all. This will be the People News. Bye, y'all.